All right. Little mega shout out, Snoochie Boochies, to a living legend, a true hero. Just an amazing guy. He had the very first Stern archive. I don't know when it was, early 2000s, or I have no sense of timeline when I'm buzzed. But we're gonna do a little sniping. I actually got banned from his membership because one of the rules was do not hound us about when the new shows will be posted. But I would only ask because I had a certain time to get to work. I had to download it for the car, sync up my iPod. This is before iPhones. This is when I had the old BlackBerry. Oh, BlackBerry, now you're tasting so sweet. But this guy did it all first. He provided Stern content that Howard hadn't licensed, as it was all the stuff sitting in limbo land. Hours and hours of stuff from all the Stern projects, all the video from the radio show, all the, not just the best moments that other people some had, but yeah. And now people are still stealing it on YouTube, and I think they're able to monetize it. That's what I was asking him about it. But he doesn't do it for that. He leaves in all the music, and now he's adding, I think, narration and some other stuff to bookend it and enhance the experience. But for a while, Howard and his goons were really vigilant about going pow, 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 and deleting all the content within a week of it being posted. And then it'd just be right back on there by somebody else. But I don't think Howard will ever release any of that footage in any real context, like put out a Blu-ray or digital download. I don't know the ramifications why. I don't know a lot about business speak and stuff. So let's check in with our humble hero here. I was asking some good questions. Let's see. Yucko was the king. Hey, Maddie, I'm about to go south for Yucko, finding out his girlfriend hooked up with his friends. Wish I haven't listened to Howard Stern stuff in 3 years. Are they still quick to take down Howard stuff on YouTube? No, Maddie, people are taking my specials and getting a million views per view off them. It's nuts. So I'm giving them new life, reclaiming it, but making it better with video elements. I set these up as a podcast, by the way, so with YouTube Premium or the YouTube Music app, you can turn video on and off. So I have the YouTube Music app, and it's way better than Spotify or any other music service. And I'm too cheap to get Premium for the extra $5 or $6 more. One time I found they were double charging my credit card for Premium and music, and Premium is supposed to override music. And then I called them out on it, and they refunded me for like 8 months. I'm like, whoa. But yeah. Oh, anyway, so I added good music to some specials. Others upload it to remove the music to try to make money and trim out for the ad space. My Gilbert special has all the music in it because I don't care about monetizing. People can support it if they want. The Artie special might kill me. It's 24 hours long, and I'm adding all the video and new narration clips. It will be 6 parts. He says, I'm actually not sure. I hope I made people some money. Oh, he's being humble. I think they just accept donations the same. Artie's still alive. I can't believe it, I said. He told the story of how he bought a bag of heroin named after him, and the drug dealer didn't even know it was him. He's like, that was my final and last wake-up call. And that was within the last 2 months on Legion of Skanks. Yeah, I didn't know the show name. I'm going to add the AA show also with Anthony Cumia. The story of him snorting glass hurts my face to think about it. So yeah, he had a nose job because he blew out his nose from all the cocaine. Artie, not whoosh.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Remember?
What happened St. Patrick's Day?
Got her drunk and I tried to
I'm Irish. I'm a lush. So when I drink, I drink. And,
Right.
And he tried, and I was like, get that away. It hurt.
Get that thing out
yeah,
of here.
exactly. Don't even try it.
Look at Yucko, you bad dog.
Yeah.
You like that anal stuff, huh?
Yeah, but I feel real shitty afterwards.
Did you ever toss Yucko's salad or do you get anything?
Ew, no.
There's no way.
No
way you would do that.
No.
I can't imagine the girl that would.
Hey,
It's funny. The Damn Show Volume 2 now at damnshow.com. That's damnshow.com. Well, Yucko, you're on a roll.
Yeah!
I think this girl's turned you around.
So for the longest time, a lot of us Stern fans, we didn't know that Yucko, the character, was just that, a character. And he's actually a really talented comedian. He did an animated show called Brickleberry, which was 1,000 times raunchier than South Park and Family Guy combined. Sometimes it was just raunchy for the sake of being raunchy, but it was very original. It was just him and some other guy. Roger Black is his real name. But he did on-the-street interviews, kind of like a Tom Green thing before on the Stern Show. I don't know if it really holds up. Some funny stuff. Mostly he just says like racist stuff or really edgy, crazy stuff. And he purposely doesn't wash his clown suit, so he smells bad and he's drunk and reeling around.
I think your luck is going to change.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
The love of a good woman. And you're very young, aren't you, Nicole? Much younger than Yucko.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm
Tell the truth.
25, actually.
25. And are you 14, someone told me? You're
What?
25? And Yucko, how old are you, about 50?
Yeah, no, I'm in my mid-30s.
Yeah, he lied to me when we first met. He told me he was younger than he was. So.
Really? How do you come clean with
I found his ID in Vegas 6 months after we were dating. I thought he was 30. I already told my mom about him, and he kept trying to hide his ID, and I finally grabbed it, and I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm like, he's 34, not 30.
34? He's 44.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Well,
So,
as a clown, he looks younger.
Yeah.
It hides the wrinkles.
yeah, the makeup is work.
All right. Well, congratulations to you two. The new hot couple. You've heard of Brangelina. You remember when J-Lo took up with what's
It was Bennifer.
Bennifer and all of that, and now you have Yucko and Nicole.
Yucko.
And it's a yuck hole. All right. We'll be back right after these words.
Well, there you go, and there you are. So put a little respect on my bro's name. Yeah. But I stuck with the live Stern Show for many years. It was my comfort on the way to work every morning. And even when I got fired from my last job, I still listened to it every day in the trailer days. But then he got a little too stale for me. But I held tight even when everyone else was saying, he's jumped the shark. He's not himself. I was like, well, you're not going to be the same when you're 77. I hope I'm not. There's going to be nuances and different ways of thinking and stuff. And he can't just go full throttle like he always did. But now he is like recycling stuff, and it's not as funny. I noticed that during that last year, there was a drop off in quality, and God bless him. But people don't know, if people didn't live through the Howard Stern excitement in the 90s and early 2000s, he really was, there was one time he had the number one movie, number one book, number one radio show, and several other things all at once. And that's a feat that hasn't really been captured by anyone else, I don't think. So, and it was a different time back then. A radio star could do more and have more ambition and stretch out. But he did all this stuff first, and all this stuff is like just several degrees of separation, whatever the term is. All the fighting on YouTube is just to hollow out what he innovated with his staff and his before reality shows, before the real world on MTV, before all that garbage. So Woosh has his place in the lexicon of history. He was doing hardcore HDML when I was just like wanking off with my joystick. Pun not intended. But all right, guys.